All praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High. We're reading out of the Book of Remembrance, the first and second books of Achee. Page 61. First Achee. Messiah in and through all creation. The holy order of priesthood. Verse 64. The brother of Jared would, as a lad, go with his grandfather to the feast of Shabuah. And once in his 12th year, Shem took him up to Mount Pitak, the brother of Jared, Achee, grandson of Shem, took him up to Mount Pitak and repaired the altar and renewed Shabuah from the rising to the setting of the sun. And the altar was upon a flat place between two peaks. And Achee, the brother of Jared, loved his grandfather Shem, the rib Shem, Zaquetta letter bell. But Lu, who was the father of Achee, had perversity of heart, and Achee was taught all things by his grandfather. And he viewed the records. And beheld the heavenly tablets of Set. First Enoch, chapter 93, 1 through 7. Enoch beheld the heavenly tablets. And he beheld the heavenly tablets of Set and of Enoch and of his grandfather. And he beheld the tablets of Elder and the water tablet and the water tablet. Page 62. And the tablet of the law of virtue. And he beheld the Urim and Thummim, and was taught by Shem from on high. Achee, the brother of Jared, taught by Shem from on high. And Achee learned all the doings of the Urkadoshi that Shem had seen by Urim. Shem seen by Urim, and Achee walked with God, and Achee walked with God, for Achee knew nothing, doubting that Messiah was in and through all element. Messiah was in and through all element. Can you feel the spirit in a leaf? Can you feel the spirit in a tree? Can you feel the spirit in the grass, in the dew, in all elements, and gave life and identity to all of it? The ants, the dogs, the cats, life and identity, the whale, the turtle, to all of it. The birds, the lightning, except he could not influence the doings of the Durkadoshi, they being created to express him, and they would not. They being created to express him, and they would not. 444 early in the morning he rising, sending his prophets, saying, "Oh, do not this abominable thing that I hate." But the people would not listen to them. They were stiff-necked. First Achee, chapter 1, verse 65. Achee, the brother of Jared, proclaims Shabawah with Shem. Shem departs. Verse 65. It was for this reason he fell to the earth to see the finger of the Messiah. He not supposing Messiah to have flesh and blood. And it came to pass that Achee grew into manhood. He dwelt among the Urkadeshi. And in those days, Semyaza spoke to the hearts of many. Semyaza spoke to the hearts of many. And one of the sons of Noah named Japhet, whose name means to enlarge hell, found and brought back the evils of the Nephilim and the secret combinations of the Durkadeshi. Now many of the people began to listen unto these things, and many said, we can be great warriors like unto them of old. Let us build a great tower to proclaim to any that pass by that we are like unto our great forebearers, and have great spiritual power like unto them of old, and thus make us a name. Change your name. Make us a name. Make us a name. And we'll fear. All will fear our name. All will fear our name. And we shall gain power over the earth. And in this way, the Durkadoshi intended to restore their power as it was before the flood. Nothing new under the sun. Restoring power as it was before the flood. But we shall see that they were to be disappointed in the evil design. And it came to pass that when Shem began to hear and see these things coming again, he was not moved, but he had peace of mind because of Shabawah. Shem, Melchizedek, peace of mind because of Shabawah. And he prophesied that if the people would try to make for themselves a name, the people try to make for themselves a name, the Messiah, the Lord God, would withdraw his spirit. You try to make a name, the Lord God would withdraw his spirit from them. And in this way, their speech and doings would be confounded. And it was, verse 70, and it was in these days, as it was in the days of old, that language was pure and undefiled. Excuse me. That language was pure and undefiled. And much of human speech was like the heavenly tablets. Doctrines and Covenants, section 130, verse 8, the place where the Most High reside is like a great Urim and Thummim. The place where the Most High reside is a great Urim and Thummim. Doctrines and Covenants, section 130, verse 8. Much of human speech was like the heavenly tablets, 1 Enoch, chapter 93, 1 through 7. And was without words, the heavenly tablets, without words. Therefore, thus all people were constrained to speak with the assistance of the Spirit of God. Speak with the assistance of the Spirit of God. So if he should withdraw his spirit, they could not understand. if he would withdraw his spirit, they could not understand, but would begin to dispute among themselves. Begin to dispute among themselves. And the workmen could not understand his instructions. And it came to pass, as this wickedness grew among the people, Shem repaired unto the south of Petah to a fountain of water where he could view the mount. And his father Noah went with him. And there he established a city by this fountain of water called Mabunashesh, which means the fountain of the serpent. And it was called this because it was the last place where the song and dance of Eve, Kava, was danced by Sequetta. But Achee, being yet young, remained with his father Lu. And all the doings of Achee were righteous, like unto his grandfather. I pray this was a little short blessing and a lesson to the reader, the hearer, the seer, the doer. This is the original brass plates, the original seal portion, the brother of Jared, Achee.